Iran is secretly repairing and fortifying its military sites amid heightened tensions with the United States. Satellite images accessed by Reuters have shown that Tehran recently built a concrete shield over a new facility at a sensitive military site and covered it in soil. The satellite images also show that Iran has buried tunnel entrances at a nuclear site bombed by the United States military during Israel's 12-day war with Iran last year. Iran has also fortified tunnel entrances near another and repaired missile bases struck in the conflict. According to the Reuters report, some 30 kilometers southeast of Tehran, the Parchin complex is one of Iran's most sensitive military sites. If the Western intelligence reports are to be believed, the Iranian regime carried out tests relevant to nuclear bomb detonations there more than 2 decades ago. The satellite image from October 12, 2025 shows the skeleton of a new structure visible and 2 smaller structures adjacent to it, indicating a metallic roof covering the large structure. Satellite images have shown new efforts to bury 2 tunnel entrances at the Isfahan complex, the Institute for Science and International Security was quoted as saying by Reuters. The institute had reported on February 9th that a 3rd entrance had been backfilled with soil, a move that would dampen any potential airstrike and also make ground access in a special forces raid difficult. The satellite images also showed a site about 10 kilometers south of Shiraz in southern Iran, which is one of the 25 bases capable of launching medium-range ballistic missiles, according to Alma Research and Education Center. Another satellite image pertains to the QOM missile base, which now has a new roof over a damaged building. Amid tensions with the U.S., Iran has issued a notice to airmen about its planned rocket launch tests in the south.
Iran has issued a Notice to Airmen, or NOTAM, saying that it plans rocket launches in areas across its south from Thursday, Reuters reported. The NOTAM notice was issued amid heightened tensions with the United States, which has deployed warships near Iran. Donald Trump has been hinting at military strikes against Iran if the nuclear negotiations fail, adding that the Iranian officials were bad negotiators.
So I'll be involved in those talks indirectly, and they'll be very important. We'll see what can happen. It's been typically Iran's a very tough negotiator. They're good negotiators, or bad negotiators. I would say they're bad negotiators because we could have had a deal instead of sending the B-2s in to knock out their nuclear potential. And we had to send the B-2s. I hope they're going to be more reasonable. They want to make a deal.
I've been told that a deal is next to impossible.
No, I think they want to make a deal. I don't think they want the consequences of not making a deal. They want to make a deal.
On Tuesday, the Iranian state TV announced that the country fired live missiles toward the Strait of Hormuz. The international commercial route was also shut for several hours. Additionally, the Russian Navy released video footage on Wednesday showing one of its warships docking in an Iranian port ahead of a joint exercise. The Baltic Fleet's corvette Stoichi and the Iranian Navy's frigate Alvend, corvette Shahid Sayed Shirazi, and missile boat Nizeh conducted the PASEX naval exercise in the Gulf of Oman, said the Baltic Fleet's press service. The Strait of Hormuz is an important waterway, being the key route for supertankers carrying oil and gas from Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Iraq, Qatar, Bahrain, the UAE, and Iran. The vast majority of it goes to markets in Asia, including Iran's only remaining oil customer, China. Iran has insisted that it does not intend to develop nuclear weapons, as both the sides have held 2 rounds of negotiations brokered by Oman.
How else can we say that we are not pursuing nuclear weapons, and we never will? They can verify all they want. If they truly want Iran not to possess nuclear weapons, we are ready for any verification they request.
Tensions between Iran and the United States have escalated after Donald Trump initially threatened to launch a military strike against Tehran after its bloody crackdown on last month's protests. On Tuesday, Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Khamenei warned the United States that the strongest army in the world might sometimes receive such a slap that it cannot get back on its feet.
We are in mourning. I want to state clearly that we are indeed grieving. It seems to them, and this has said repeatedly the President of the United States, that our army is the most powerful army in the entire world. The most powerful army in the world might sometimes take such a devastating blow that it cannot recover from it. They say we sent a warship towards Iran. Oh, really? A warship, of course, is a very dangerous piece of equipment. However, what is far more dangerous than the warship itself is the weapon that possesses the capability to send this entire vessel to the very bottom of the ocean. The President of the United States, the reason, judging by his recent statements, it has been said that for 47 long years, America has been utterly unable to destroy the Islamic Republic. It has even complained about this failure to its very own people. Yes, for 47 years, America has simply not been able to eliminate the Islamic Republic. That's a good admission. I'm not saying you won't be able to do it either. If negotiations are to take place, predetermining their outcome is a wrong and foolish thing to do. So you're saying, let's talk about this particular issue and come to an agreement. Why do you predetermine the outcome? We absolutely must reach this agreement. Well, this is utterly foolish. They are carrying out this completely idiotic action, the leaders of America, some of their senators, the president himself, and many others. And these very statements that the American president is making, which I will now proceed to mention.